Okay. Don't know why I thought I could lift them all up, but that was not gonna happen in this lifetime. I'm like looking at all the pieces that I have like on the ground. I'm just gonna let you know it's a little overwhelming. So you guys are in for a hefty long video. Hopefully I will also try these on because I'm wearing this like tank top. Hoping that I will, but I already know I'm gonna get really hot, really sweaty and out of breath, so who really knows what's gonna happen. My name is Tiffany. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. We do fiber arts, lifestyle videos, everything above. I kind of just do what I want, but mostly it's fiber because we love knitting on this channel. So you guys have highly requested this video. It's to show off all the knits I made in 2021, and I did kind of knit in 2020, but I wouldn't say I knitted a lot. I think I made maybe like 2, maybe 3 sweater cardigans, and I hated them and I like have given them all away. So you won't be seeing those, but you guys will see, I guess, the progression of like my knits. I don't know kind of which months I did what, so it's going to be very general, but you guys have seen most of these anyway if you've seen my videos, and let's get on with it. This is gonna be lengthy. First one we have to give an homage to. This is the cloud sweater I made that kind of started everything. It is my beloved piece. I think it's so cute. I honestly think I should make another one with nicer material because this is just acrylic. This is like my most viral video ever. It's just like the prettiest sweater ever, honestly, and I don't know what got over me. It was kind of just like I wanted to recreate it because I was seeing it all over TikTok, because that's when TikTok was really big in like kind of beginning of 2021. I finished this I think in January, so this is really did just kick it all off. I like edited that video. It was like my first like really big video with like my nice camera, and it kind of just started this all and kind of created this little platform for me. The question is, do I try it on? Ugh. The floats, I will say, are really big, so the stitches in between, kind of here, you see they're really big, which a lot of people were saying is really bad because you can get stuck, and that is currently what I'm feeling right now as I try to get this on. But definitely never thought I was gonna make something like this. This is what it looks like. It is so pretty. I feel like there's nothing that can really up this piece unless I make something really intense and start using nicer materials. But yeah, this is acrylic. I just got it from my local Walmart. This is my pattern that I made. It doesn't come with the clouds though. Everyone be asking me, no clouds, because this is by Lyrica Matoshi. I just kind of did a recreation of it, and yeah, I don't know. I think it looks really nice with my black hair and my skin tone, so we're just gonna love it forever. And I can't get myself to like get rid of it or sell it. It just like stays in my little drawer. Oh yes, Gaga, yeah. Okay, this is, I'm already trying it on, I'm sorry. This is my recreation of the Alexandra, ooh, I forgot her last name, but Kendall Jenner wore it once and I was like absolutely in love with it, so I thought I would recreate it because we were doing a recreation Tiffany, my English, style type of video. It comes with a bandeau, but to find that, nope, wrong one. Found it. To find it is a treacherous thing. So this is the piece with the bandeau top. Looks really pretty. It's very delicate, very beautiful. Again, this is a pattern I created. It has these really nice cable pieces and this really nice flower design. I don't know, yeah, like a couple years ago I was just obsessed when Kendall Jenner, like, because you know when you watch like those street style photos, which are really bad because like you're advocating for paparazzi to like bombard these people, but I was in love with it when I saw her in it. She just looked so beautiful. Yeah, I find that I like looking at those pictures because I can get a lot of inspiration, and so this is really pretty. Again, I've never been brave enough to wear this out, which is quite unfortunate, but also I wasn't really going out in 2021, so I mean that was my fault, but it's really nice, it's really pretty. Like, I honestly should wear this out, but I'm probably going to sell them. So I'm going to make this video and then I'm going to sell some of these sample pieces because they kind of just sit in my closet, and I think it'd be really nice to have, like, give them a new home, and make more room for more things I want to knit in the future, because that is a thing that we're trying to do. For 2021, my goal is to make more of my own patterns, work with nicer materials, and just kind of create, I don't know, like this kind of brand, if that makes any sense. Typical Bliss, you know? So yeah, we love this one. This one was really pretty. Again, I think the fit is really nice. It's just like the perfect amount of cropness, and I feel like I look really dainty, and this lilac color is honestly super nice. Again, this was back when I was getting all my yarn from Bernat. We were getting that super value stuff, and I think it's just like a really good price if it's like you're knitting for the first time and you don't want to really invest in too much. I think it's a really good like kind of beginner styles and yarns, because like the colors are amazing, honestly. Like, you can do so much with it, and it's Aran weight. Like, I feel like Aran weight is pretty thick and you can make a lot of stuff with it. So oh my god, guys, why was I making such iconic pieces back then? I feel like, oh, like seeing these again and trying them on make me want to make so many more patterns in the future, because like, I don't know if you guys know, but I've been making lots of pre-made patterns and I've been loving those. Because it's just been really nice to knit, kind of knowing that something's going to turn out really nicely. But man, I was so adventurous and out there. Okay, sorry, the shirt is peeking out, but who really cares at this moment? This is my cable knit V slipover kind of. Oh my god, this color on me. The lighting is just doing me really good. But yeah, I was inspired on Pinterest. I get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest. I just saw this really nice baby blue kind of having this cable and then non-cable kind of pattern. Again, I'm probably going to make more of these. I want to revamp all my patterns, or at least most of them. It's just like, I was starting off on Canva, and like now looking back at it, dude, I feel like I could just upgrade them. So that's probably the plan in the future. I just have so many plans for 2022. I keep saying I want to do things, but I really do feel like I need to start doing them, because it's quite unfortunate if I don't. So okay, sorry, she's really cropped. But this is just a perfect piece. I really am into that kind of t-shirt look with a slipover, but honestly this looks really cute too. I feel like I look damn gorgeous in this. Again, I'll probably make this in a nicer, like if I did like a mohair and like a strand of maybe DK weight yarn or sport weight, or maybe even thinker weight. I don't know, but I feel like if I were to recreate this, it would look so nice, and like I could keep that forever. I'll probably sell this one, but it is beautiful. Oh, okay. I didn't talk about this one, but I didn't make this in 2021. This was just kind of an off-the-shoulder kind of top that I had made. It was like one of my first, I think this was like low-key my first pattern ever that I had made. It's just a little off-the-shoulder crop top. I want to make another one of these in a better quality, maybe like a cotton. I think because this is acrylic, it's slightly less breathable, but I was obsessed with the color. I don't know why. That spring was kind of just the era of pastels, and then once it hit like fall and winter, I was like, okay, no, we're doing the warm tones. I know I'm totally going out of order, but like whatever. This was my, oh, who did I take inspiration from this? Oh, what was the brand? Oh, I don't remember. I'll link it hopefully in the description, but it's just this beautiful double rib kind of arm warmer. It's not necessarily a full-on cardigan, but it's just this really nice piece. Again, I would love to recreate this and make it slightly more baggy. I found that this one was long, but like it needed to stretch. I think doing this with like an alpaca would be so nice. Again, I made this with acrylic. It's like sport. I think it's like baby Bernat like sport. Like honestly, you don't need like crazy things to start knitting. But I was really just, I don't know, I think I was just really inspired to do crazy recreations of things, and it was just like a phase that I went through, and I made such pretty things. Yeah, probably sell this one too. I would love to make a nicer quality one. I think that's what my plan is with all my acrylics. I might also sell a bunch for like dirt cheap, a bunch of my like acrylic that I'm just not using, that I bought thinking that I would use and then never really got the chance to, just because I am trying to move more into the natural fibers. So hopefully you guys can look out for that. Another piece I made, oh my goodness. Oh my god, my pants. These were my first pants ever. Oh my goodness, look at this color change. You can just see it so drastically. I don't even know. This guy was a hefty boy. I personally don't know how I convinced myself to finish this. Because it's double ribbed too, like Tiffany. Again, I would like to make this in a nicer quality. I think the acrylic is just a little too warm. Like, I think if this was like a cotton merino blend, it would be a little bit nicer. And this is Aran weight, and I think like a DK would have been more wearable, in my opinion. This is just too thick of a boy, and I never really got the chance to wear it. I wasn't really brave enough to do it, but I love the look of them. I love like boring knit and like their pants, so hopefully I can make another version if I have like the motivation, but really I have too many pieces and things that I want to make that I don't even know if I have the chance to. But we really like this one. Again, like I think I only bought like 4 acrylic like brunettes and they were like 20 bucks. Like, how can you go wrong with having like a 20-buck pant? And that video was really fun to make. It was such a trek. The Dima pattern was a little hard to understand, but yes, so this is the Dima rib pants. They have that in English and another language, I think. And this was like my first pant, and it was really fun. It was a big challenge. I think pants are just so much more of a kind of trek than even a cardigan or a sweater. Plus you need like a billion more yarn. So always buy more, because you can see the pain that we don't like to talk about very much. My Bernie Sandermans, these were another one that I did kind of within the middle, I think the middle of 2021. These were, oh, so cute. Why don't I wear these? Tiffany. Okay, yeah, these look amazing on the camera. Holy shit. Yeah, I made these because Bernie Sanders let that whole phase was happening. I was actually gonna make a Bernie Sanders like stuffy, but that never ended up happening because it took up way too much of my time. But yeah, they were so cute. I don't know why. It's like literally so snowy outside. I should wear these. But they look really nice. And they're kind of my first ever, like I haven't done a lot of color work like this. I was doing a lot of intarsia, but this was fun. And it was kind of difficult because you had to make sure that your tension between the color changes was like loose, but not too loose that your fingers would get snatched into it. Oh my goodness, my 2-piece set. This was a fun one. I was kind of, yeah, I think Zara came out with these and I thought it was really cool. And yes, I'm putting this bandeau top over this tank top. Do I care? Absolutely not. But I just wanted something basic. This looks hilarious. To go with this weird thing that I still will never understand. This one, it will for sure be going on sale. Just because I never had the courage to... Oh my goodness. Ooh, you're gonna have to see all these cuts. And they're gonna be so hot and amazing, as you can see. Yeah, I never had the balls to wear this, but a lot of people actually like this pattern and have bought it, which I think is really cool that you guys can find love in the pieces I make. But honestly, like the set, amazing. Really do like it. Sorry, I can't get over it. But it's really cool. I think it's really futuristic, honestly, really funky and fresh. Again, I just am not... I think the concept in, like, execution, perfect, but, like, concept, like, just to actually go outside in the real world doesn't work. Or maybe I'm just not, like, I just don't think, like, I think if I wore this out, people would look at me and I just can't handle that. type of stress. So we really like this one. It was such an easy knit. And yeah, for you guys who bought it, I'm glad that you liked it. And it was a really funny video to make. So I'm going through acrylic first, and then, oh, can you see all the stuff in here? I'm a mess, and it's going to be January soon, and we're going to have resolutions, and they're going to come true. I manifest it right now. This one was also another one that I think I made in like July-ish. It was this princess top that a subscriber wanted me to test knit. What am I doing? This is gonna look so bad with this tank on, but I just really like the ruching on this. I think it looked great on me when I wore it. I think it's a really nice top. It makes me feel like I am Ursula and Ariel combined in this top. I think it would have looked great with like a fingering or a sport weight, but I didn't have any of that. I only really had just some leftover Aran weight acrylic. I would love to recreate this top again and do it in a thinner material. I was just really trying to get rid of all of my acrylic, as you can see from the pieces. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the same. Yeah, like I think it was just leftover that I had. All the pieces that I made and their patterns in the description, and then I'll also put like what yarn I used, but that might take me a little bit, so please be patient. But yeah, it like cinches in because there's like this tie in the middle that you like sew in. It's so pretty. I really like it a lot. It's just like way too hot to wear in the summer, so I don't know why my brain was like, yes, acrylic, that makes sense. It really didn't. So that was a mistake on my part. I've made a lot of things. Okay, so this is my t-shirt in collaboration with Bellish. Holy moly, this red is so vibrant. It is, I think, a Bernat red. One of their super value ones, because those were like literally the only thing is I would buy. Like, I would get so happy when my mom would be like, oh, let's go to like Walmart, and I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna buy yarn. And then I would buy like the chunkiest ones, like the biggest, like the super value ones, because then you can like make bigger pieces with them. And they were only like $4 at my Walmart. However, they did raise the prices, and do I think it was because of me? Yes. That's all I'm saying. So we really like this one. It's really red. You can get the pattern on the Bellish app, or they have it on their blog as well, which is really nice. I really liked the raglan. This guy is really cute, really cropped, amazing. I'm not going to put it on because I think I have gained weight since that video, so it's really tight around my arms and my neck, so we're not going to watch me struggle to do that. But this red is beautiful, and I wish I had made it. Like, it hurts me so bad because I wish I would have made all these pieces with like nicer quality stuff. Just because I don't know, I think I realized I don't love the feeling of acrylic on my skin. Oh yeah, okay, so this is also acrylic. This is the Sunday, nope, I think I got that wrong. This is the holiday cardigan. Nope, Tiffany, what am I saying? This is the holiday sweater by Petite Knit. Okay, I think this is kind of slowly when I started getting into Petite Knit patterns and falling in love with them, and then like falling in love with mohair and that being like devastating to my wallet. This guy is just really pretty. Like, I feel really cozy and really just like holiday, winter. Like, come on, like I look like a winter goddess. Again, I feel like I'll probably recreate this one. And what I mean recreate, I mean like redo it and make another one, because again, this was with a sweater I think that I unraveled from Zara. And I don't know. I want to switch away from acrylic for some reason. And I keep saying that, but I think it would be really cute to send this to someone. This is the dangerous part of when I started shopping at like We Are Knitters and like finding out about like Sunnisgarn and all these different places. So I think I made like this quite a big purchase, my first big purchase from We Are Knitters, and I think that's what kind of sparked everything with mohair. And I think I got the gray Touch Me mohair, and I gotten this yarn from KNITCRATES, and like they were sending me yarns and like really nice quality yarns, and I had never gotten like nice yarns before, and so I just died and went to heaven. So I made this kind of slip over This one was probably like one of my first really nice pieces, and I love this guy to death. Like, I'm so sorry. I 100% said that I would make a pattern for this, and I will. I just want to like redo like the structure of my patterns and make them look nicer, and have more instruction, because people were saying to add like video instructions, and I want to add sizes. That's one thing that I really hate that I didn't have, was having more sizes. So hopefully we'll do this one. It's just, probably wouldn't wear it just alone. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm loving just the gray, but this with like a t-shirt is just my favorite, and that's all I really want in life. I think this would look really nice with like a white turtleneck, and I need to get a white turtleneck. I don't know why I have been putting that off, but yeah, this is like my first really nice piece. It has really nice stuff. I also accidentally put this guy in the washer, and my life almost like stopped, and I couldn't live anymore. But thankfully, for some reason, it didn't like felt or anything like that. I think it's because I didn't put it in the dryer, so it was still redeemable. I also just wash all my stuff in like cold water, so that's not important. Anyway, off we go. My nice piece. Oh, and then can't forget, with that same purchase, I got, I think, my first feeling of the Petite wool. I made this really basic cardigan. It's really nice, very simple. I dyed for this marshmallow. I think that's what the color is called. I know that's what my cardigan's called, but this is like my first really nice cardigan that I had made. And the feeling of it really does destroy you because it's just so nice and so pretty and just looks just heavenly on. I think it's really quite fancy. I haven't gotten a lot of pilling on it yet. Lots of people saying that Petite wool pills a little, but we've been doing good so far. This piece is also really nice. And okay, I keep thinking I'm seeing bugs. PTSD, honestly. So I think this is when I made a really big purchase. I love how like everything is just based off of like not even the months, but just like me making really big purchases to a lot of different websites. So yeah, it was because like I was wanting to see what yarns were out there, not just getting stuff from my Walmart, because a lot of you guys were suggesting stuff. It was really nice being on Twitch and stuff, because you guys like can talk to me and like give me a bunch of like advice on like what yarns to get and like what's good and like what's good in Canada. So you guys know we fall for the spend $150 and get free shipping, and so Tiffany was just randomly buying yarn at that point. We really had no idea what was happening. So this is kind of, I think, me moving from using acrylic, doing like recreation videos, into moving into nicer stuff, working with patterns that I knew were going to look nice because they were made by designers that I loved. And I think I kind of went more into that because I got really anxious during the middle of 2021, just because I was going into school April through like November, and I couldn't really make a lot of big pieces or big videos, and that's why there are a lot of like gaps between those videos. And it felt like a lot of pressure to come out with a video every week, and like for some reason I thought that it had to be like a finished piece and like a finished video every week for you guys to like keep and stay and like watch. And because I don't know, for some reason I think I got into my head that like YouTube was just like a, you go viral for 1 second and then it all dies down, and I was really stressed, and so we kind of switched to more casual pieces, more stuff that I could do more casually, and that's when we did the knitting podcasts, like the yarn corners, and those have been really, really nice to make, and it's been really nice to just talk with you guys. So okay, this is, I think, probably the beginning of like my nicer pieces. Like I said, this is the Marseille sweater by Petite Knit. It is honestly like so good. It is so good. I blocked this one, so finally it looks like a normal piece. Before I blocked it, I think it was like this short, and I don't, like, tell me how it became that long. The arms have gotten longer too, and I really like that look. I love the look, and I love what Petite Knit does. She just makes the arms just super oversized, and my arms are relatively long. I mean, am I? I don't know. I'm like 5'8". Does that mean I'm like tall? Not really. But this is in the Simply Worsted yarn from Knit Picks. I love that yarn. I don't know what it is, but I like all my favorite pieces are made with this yarn. So we just love this guy a lot. I think this is really what sold me. Like knitting this guy up sold me with knitting with nice yarn, just working with this wool. It just felt really nice on the wooden needles. I don't know what it is. Once you like feel this luxury, I am so sorry. It's all you're ever gonna want to knit with. Once you touch mohair, you can never go back, and it's so dangerous, and I hate that I'm advocating it to you. I really am saying go at your own, no, what is it? Go at your own caution. I'm so sorry. But be aware is all I'm saying. I didn't tell you to do it, but I'm telling you that I fell for it and we're addicted. And I don't know if you want to be addicted to, but if you do, then join the club. Okay. Yes, so we love this guy. If you do petite knit patterns, PSA, I do smalls. I have only made a small and they've been pretty good for me. I'm like a medium. This small is ginormous. Okay, but also maybe I'm not doing gauge right. I don't know, gauge it. Should we just go in the woolly worsted family? I might as well show you guys the family because she's a family and we love it. So the next piece I like really got into, oh, champagne cardigan. Okay, so now we've went from recreating, and then this is just now petite knit patterns. I hope that is okay with everyone. So yeah, this guy's blocked too. I will tell you guys which ones aren't blocked because you can kind of see the niceness of each of them. But this is my champagne cardigan. I try to make it like exactly like hers, low-key, because I was just obsessed with how she made it. This is with the woolly worsted yarn, and then I also mixed it with a mohair that I got from Color Mart. So this is when I was getting into Color Mart too. People were telling me, again, dangerous place. It has some really good prices, just letting you know. And yeah, I was in love. What can I say? But I will say I fall for the Twitch streams whenever someone's like, oh my god, I'm like planning on making this sweater. I'm like, oh my god, we can make it together. Let's make it together. So then I just will make it with you guys. And I love that. I think it's so cute that we can all match and wear these cute little outfits together. And this guy is just the perfect basic, honestly. Like this guy, like all my woolly worsted are just like the perfect basics ever. Like I don't think I ever need another cardigan like this. Ever. This is like the only one I will ever need, and I love that. I love that this is like a piece that I'm investing in, and it's such good quality, like low-key, like I'm not gonna lie. You don't think it, but like the quality that you're making with like natural like wool and like mohair, like these guys sell for like $500 sometimes. You know, and I spent like $100 on this. Like you're telling me that this is gonna last me my lifetime and I'm gonna look gorgeous forever? You can't do me no wrong. So we love it. There's nothing much to say. They're also super warm, so if you live in a colder climate, they are perfect. Like literally I'll just wear a t-shirt, this guy, and then like an outer coat and be good in like snowy weather. So, and then I will show you, I just finished this one. So again, we're not going in order, but we're going in vibes. So this is my other woolly worsted, Simply Worsted, I don't know, from Knit Picks. It is beautiful. It is the Libra sweater. So, Tiffany. I like every time Petite Knit comes out with a new pattern. Also, did the light change? I think it got darker. I'm so sorry. Let me just change this. Okay, it's brighter. Is it okay? Sorry for the lighting change. Sorry. Every time Petite Knit comes out with a new pattern, I'm like, Tiffany, no. Like, I'll look at it and be like, okay, no, I don't love it. It's okay. We can go on to the next one. We don't need it. And that's like a success story. If I can say no, you know? But yeah, I said no to this guy, and then I accidentally started looking at it for too long, and then we fall in love, and then we make it and then have like the best time making it, and we're so happy. So I don't know what I want with me, what I want with myself, but this guy again, perfect basic. I haven't blocked this yet, but I think it looks really nice. I wore it out and it was fine. This guy was so pretty. It is just like this most basic raglan, so nice. I'll show you, wait. I did not show you guys, but this was also raglan. I don't know, there's just something about 2 raglan stitches in the middle that just gets me. Like, I think this is 2 as well. I just like that it's kind of thicker. And also we fell hard for this band. Someone tell me how this is not the most perfect band you've ever seen. Double knitting is genius. Okay, so we love this guy too. It's just basic, it's just beautiful. I'm literally showing you guys like my top 3 pieces of 2021. I really like them because like this one I didn't need mohair either, and neither did I need it for the Marseille sweater, just like champagne cardigan. And I think if you're looking for like pieces that don't necessarily have mohair, I think they're good kind of beginner into natural fibers and really nice pieces. And like I think it's $7.99. Yeah, I think it's like 10 bucks for the hank for the Simply Worsted, and it's like 100 grams. I don't know. Can't go wrong. Honestly, can't go wrong. Do it, but don't do it because I'm not telling. This is not financial advice. Don't do it. But we really like this one. I think I'm very into the neutrals. This is when I was getting very into the neutrals, and we were falling in love. So yeah, the fall and the winter, just the perfect winter sweater. Okay, this is when we were getting into hobby. Okay, so I made a bigger purchase for hobby because we learned about Diablo mohair, and that was a dangerous game. Those are very dangerous games we always play, because it's just really cheap alternative for mohair. If you guys like mohair but not necessarily are willing to kind of take the splurge, because mohair is very expensive. We don't like that. But it's beautiful and it hurts me. So hobby's a really good alternative. It's like, I think like $3-4 bucks. But I advocate everyone to get drops Kids Sell Mohair because it's like more like $7 bucks. And then if you want to splurge, you can get like the Sunnisguard or the Knitting for Olive or the Isager. Pray that in 2022 we'll get that yarn. But this is the balloon cardigan by Petite. Again, she is a raglan, but she's a 1-stitch. As you can see, it's kind of smaller, but very nice. This was, I think, one of my first, not first, but kind of like the pieces that I started out doing with a mohair strand and a fingering weight. This yarn is from a unraveled sweater that I had because I was going through this weird phase of like trying to get rid of all of my sweaters to make room for more sweaters, so I would unravel them because I think this one had a hole in it and it made me sad, so I wanted to recreate it. I even added the buttons from that cardigan, so I'm kind of giving it new life, and we like that. So this guy is a beaut. I think the mohair honestly is really nice, not gonna lie. A little more itchier than I would say a mohair with Kid Silk, but it's like a really small difference. In my opinion, this guy, again, really basic, beautiful balloon. I think we have a lot of basics now, a lot of beiges and browns, and we like it. I think this is also a really nice top to just kind of wear, like, okay, if you just ignore that, like, you know what I'm talking about, it would be very nice. And I think I made this kind of summertime. This is like my summer kind of piece that I was wearing all the flipping time because it like was too hot, but like sometimes cold at night. And then around that time, this is when I went to Tofino, and I said I was gonna put the vlog out, and we'll think about it. It's just editing takes me like 500 years and I don't know why. But on that trip I made this, what is it? This is the Anchor tee, Anchor summer blouse. We made it on the trip. I used, oh, it does not look good with the black underneath, but I made this with mohair from Color Mart that I had left over from the Champagne Cardi, and the Pima cotton, because I really wanted to try the Pima cotton from We Are Knitters. I'm just obsessed with this anchor look. Like, it's like rib, but it increases every so much, and then the rest of it is stockinette. I just feel really dainty and really, I don't know, like, I don't know how to even explain this top. Just really like pure, and we feel like a good girl. Very innocent, very sweet. Yeah, I'd love to wear this more, but I didn't get a chance to. I think the mohair, not my favorite with this cotton, but still doable. Still very cute, and I like the fluff, if you can see that. So we enjoyed this guy a lot. During that time as well, we also made We Were in Love. I wore this guy on the trip to Tofino, and we were very happy during the whole trip. But we invested. We invested. And I was able to find the yarn for the chorizo sweater. Again, by Petite Knit. I used Noro Garden Silk. I don't think I used the solo one, because the solo one was a sport weight. This one was the Aran weight one. I didn't use mohair, but it has mohair in it already, so I was like, yeah, it's fine. And I just recently blocked it. Ooh. And I also added more. So I think I had only gone to 14 centimeters, but it calls for 20, and I had leftover. I think I was like, when I was first making this guy, I thought there wasn't going to be enough, but then I had leftover, so I just thought to do it, make it more complete, make it more look like a really, really thick turtleneck. So we blocked this guy, and it's so much bigger, so much looser. People ask me if it blooms when you block it. I think it did, but I wouldn't say it bloomed a lot. But I do think it became more loose, less structured, it drapes nicer, in my opinion. We love this guy. This guy is also probably, if I had a top 5, this guy is in my top 5 with the Champagne Cardigan, the Marseille sweater, and the Louvre sweater. So those are my top 4. We'll see if we have a 5th one with the, sweater number 15. Those are my top 5, letting you guys know right now. Those are like my favorite pieces, because I think it's because I use really nice yarn, and they're really good just patterns and like really good basics. So we really like it. I think the twisted rib just looks absolutely beautiful with this yarn. I am for sure going to be buying more Noro because I blocked this and it looked really nice. So that's just what I gotta do now. I think it's funky. I don't really have a lot of funky stuff, but it's still like muted and neutral, and I think that's like the vibe that I want to go for. It's like neutral, warm tone, sometimes funky. So that is this guy. And again, we love the long sleeves. This guy's so long. And I can't wait to block the Louvre sweater, because I know that guy is gonna just be the best. Oh gosh, I don't even want to look at the video and see how I look when I take off these sweaters. Okay, we went on a tangent, but we'll go back to the hobby. So in that same hobby purchase, we got this beautiful blue, I think it's the blue hyacinth and like the blue pastel. Again, it'll be in the description, but we mixed it, 2 strands. This is the Cumulus blouse. Again, so beautiful. Are you kidding me? This guy, oh my gosh. I'm just sorry, this whole video you're gonna see me just looking at the side, because that is where I can look at myself, and I just keep looking at myself because I'm like seeing myself in these knits and I'm falling in love again. So oh, again, we have holes, but whatever. We'll fix them eventually maybe, but yeah, I love this guy. I didn't think I was gonna love it, just because it took me quite a long time to finish it. If you guys saw in my knitting podcasts, it was like a struggle. Like you saw it like probably like the first one, and then like halfway like knitting podcast number 5, and then you saw it again, because it was hard to pick up all the time. I think there are a lot of pieces that you can have that you can't stop knitting and you just want to knit it forever until it's finished, and then there's some pieces that are just really tedious and you kind of just think like, okay, it'll get done eventually. And so that was this guy, but I pushed through because we did no new whips October or something, and I pushed through and I flipping love this guy. I think it looks so cute on me. This with like a white shirt, jeans, it's just a really nice like staple. And I don't normally go for blue, but like this blue, I think the mix of it is just so beautiful. I will say that knitting this 2-strand with a hobby was a little harder, but nothing unbearable and totally doable. Again, I think I did this in the medium versus everything else was in a small. Next hobby, oh yes, okay, so we'll go on to one of the newer pieces. I haven't shown this. I said I was gonna make a knitting podcast for this month, but I feel like this is already kind of like the knitting podcast for this month, so hopefully you guys can bear with me with just this one really long video, if that is okay. But we have made this beauty. It is cardigan number 4. I knitted it with 2 strands of the Hobby de Diablo glitter in Syringa, and then 1 strand of a pink color mart mohair. So it gives it, it's like more mohair silk than just doing 3 strands of the Diablo glitter, because that one is just acrylic, I think, and mohair. And so I think it gives it a really nice structure. So this is this guy. I made it in a medium. I low-key very surprised I finished this. Very surprised. It was a challenge. And not like, I've said this, I've scared a lot of people. It's not like difficult, it's just really tedious. I think if you have double pointed needles, it would work better for keeping the needles on here for the collar, but you have to have 2 different sizes and you're knitting it at the same time. I'm not a fan of fisherman rib or half fisherman rib, but I love the look of it. I think the look of it with mohair is so beautiful. And so I was really happy that I could have at least this one piece to just be in love with and love forever. So this is it. Again, I don't really have anything that's this pink in this mohair. It's super big, super fluffy. I didn't think I was gonna have enough mohair, but we survived. We got through it, and I can't wait to wear this. I'm also kind of scared to block mohair. Has anyone done it? Can you let me know if is it the same? And like, should I be stretching it? Not stretching it, but you know, like shaping it better, if that makes any sense. Okay, so then we'll go on to my more chunkier pieces, and then lastly we'll go on to the cables. So these are all just like the sets that I have low-key made. It's funny how all my pieces kind of have what's it called, like eras. We have the acrylic era, then we have the natural fiber era, then we have the hobby era, we have the Knit Picks era, we have just all the eras. So I think it's really funny. The Petite knit era, my favorite things knitwear, all of the above. Okay, so this guy I also just finished not too long ago. This is the Sunday cardigan chunky edition. I have to block it though. It is not, I want it to be a little bit looser, so that's probably why it doesn't look too amazing on me currently. But this is it. I want it to be, yeah, I just need it to be a little bit less tight and more bigger here. But this is made with Tweed Delight from Hobby, and then I'm using 1 strand Touch Me mohair in black, and then Drops Kid Silk mohair in the charcoal ash gray kind of color. Again, you guys know I love just like her yolks. I don't know, they're just so nice and so beautiful. I think I just wanted this really basic kind of cardigan that was charcoal. Again, I didn't have a color like that. Now looking, I think I need a black cardigan and a black sweater, so hopefully we'll make that in 2022, and then I will show off my beautiful and something that we're absolutely in love with. Okay, why is it buttoned up? Tiffany, what did I do? This is the Novice cardigan chunky edition. I knit it with the Ecolana in gray with Touch Me mohair in white, and then a fuzzy yarn in natural from All We Are Knitters. So we love this one as well. I just think it's like such a nice, baggy, chunky, beautiful biouche of a cardigan. Now looking back, I've made so many things. I don't know how I did it. I have too much time on my hands. Damn, I think while I was like not studying, I was knitting all the time. So that's what we were doing. This guy's really easy if you guys want like bigger pieces or like easy pieces to knit. Like they're really fast. It's just, it calls for 2 strands of mohair, which I find like annoying because it's expensive. So there is this guy. It is really nice. Like really nice. Like I'm in love. I was wearing this like all the time, like November, and I just think it's just perfect. It's perfect. It's basic. It's wonderful. I love it. I don't know. It's nothing more to say except that we love it a lot. This is also a new piece. Again, I'm not going order, but like who cares? So I just finished this guy too. I haven't shown it off, but we're in love. And since we're on the Novice cardigan bandwagon, this is the Novice cardigan mohair edition. So you guys know I was looking for this yarn everywhere. Somehow we found it and we got it. I just look freaking adorable in it. Like what more can I say? This is like my one piece, like, because all my other mohair stuff that is just mohair is either like mixed with acrylic or is just acrylic, and this is like one of my first ones that's just kid silk mohair, and it feels really luxurious. It feels like I don't deserve something this nice. I don't deserve to wear this out in public, but this is just one of the pieces that I decided to splurge on because it was one of the pieces that I'd always wanted and had been eyeing constantly. So this is this guy. Not much to it. I made it in a medium because we had some extra mohair and I wanted a chunkier look, and we got it. This guy, I will say, after knitting this up, like compared to all of the other mohair stuff that I have, like 2 strands or 3 strands, mohair is the nicest to knit with, like silk mohair. Oh my gosh, it's so dangerous because it's all I ever want to knit with now and it hurts me. But this one was a beauty. It was so enjoyable to knit with, and that's what kind of got me into like the more natural fibers. It's just enjoyable to knit, and I think knitting is about the experience, and obviously it's about the final project, but it's more about the experience. And if I'm not enjoying knitting it, then I'm not enjoying it, so why do it? So that is what we did, and it is amazing and we love it a lot. This is probably the 6th. If I did top 6, that one would have been it. Okay, so we're gonna go back to my number 5, sweater number 15 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. We knitted it with the Knitting for Olive, Dusty Artichoke, both merino and the kid silk mohair. Again, the kid silk mohair was quite a difficult challenge to find, but thankfully people knit in Canada, and we were able to find some local knitting stores that had it. Ugh. This guy, I wore this to a Christmas dinner and it was so good. We love this. I love the bell sleeves. Just everything about it is wonderful. I can't say any more good things about it. It's just so heavenly. Yeah, so this is like, again, one of my nicer pieces, one of the nicest ones I've done that is like fingering weight yarn and kid silk mohair, and I totally understand why it's so beautiful and so nice. I honestly need to make more of these. I thought I had more. What am I doing? Okay, anyway, this one was wonderful. Kind of not a challenge to knit. I think people get scared of the cable knits, but cabling is actually really easy. You just have to be slightly looser. If you're too tight, it's really hard. And then the increases, so there's an increase here if you can see, but there's increases at the back, which I really like. Again, I'm all about a really nice back knit, but the increases can be quite intimidating, but honestly it's not too bad if you just look at her instructional videos. There are some holes, but I think people get really stressed out about holes, but you can always sew them up afterwards. It's not, like, in my opinion, like the worst thing, as long as it turns out like this and beautiful. It's great. This one, I was also really scared. I didn't block it for the longest time, and I was never wearing it because it was just, I think it's because of the cables, but it would kind of just stick to my body. It wasn't really flowy. You really have to block this one. I will advocate block this guy, stretch it out to the ends of the earth, or obviously to what you want it to be, because it just makes it like way nicer and fit you way better. I was scared about the arms, but the arms are perfect in my opinion. I think I did the small, and I just added an extra cable length, just to let you guys know, because I do that sometimes. But yeah, we love this guy. I would wear it more, but I just don't go out. And when I wear this in the house, my grandma's like, why are you dressed so nice? And it hurts my feelings, so I put it back into my Ziploc bag. Because in 2021 we had a bug situation. We don't like to talk about it, but I'm just letting you know we're putting everything in bags now. Okay, so just to add on to the cable, I guess, era, I made vest number 8, I think. So it's the same, just cable. Very easy. I think I did this one first before that one, so doing the sweater was so easy, because I had already just made this vest and it was super easy, super fun. I've yet to block this one. I think it would look way better blocked because the bottom, it doesn't sit quite nice. So if you can see, it's kind of weird, and I think I need to block it so it's like straight. But again, I think this is a really nice, like, this color especially, like, very preppy, very, I would look very good. There's not much to say with it. I knitted this with the Sunnis yarn, I think the gray, and then I used the fuzzy yarn from Weird Knitters, and it came out really nice, and we love it. We love it. Dude, I have so much more yarn though. Like, we should do a 2022 leftover yarn and like what I should be doing with it, because that is a bigger question in my opinion. Okay, so this guy is more, this is just like miscellaneous stuff that we have. I wish I made more sweaters, but I made a lot of slipovers. So, this is my redo of the holiday slipover. So I made one, I think in 2020, and it was like one of my first pieces from Petite Knit. It was a very good beginner if you're like wanting to get into patterns but like you're not too sure what to do. I would say try that one because it's really fast and really easy to make. I redid it because I had nicer yarn. So this is a yarn that I got from Knit Picks. I don't remember which one it was called. And then I mixed it with a Drops Kid Silk mohair. I also didn't do the slit that it has, but I just liked the look of it like this. Yeah, I initially wanted a white one. I think if I ever get white chunky yarn, that would be to make another one of this, because I think it looks really beautiful. But yeah, I really like this one, really chunky, really special in my heart, because it's kind of one of the first pieces that really got me into knitting. And I'm sorry if like, because I'm walking back and forth and I'm talking and I can't hear how the mic is picking this up, so I'm very sorry ahead of time, as I am sorry about a lot of things in this video because it's a long one. But we really like this one. It was very simple, very nice. All the pieces I've done either Italian or tubular bind off. Just having like nicer finishes is honestly what sold me to keep knitting. I think having like nicer edges just really makes a piece look more professional, and I think I'm all about like making professional looking knit pieces. So I like never want to like shop at like a store again. Like every time I go with my boyfriend, it's just like I look at it and I'm like, I could make this you don't need this, I'll just make it for you. So hopefully we can force him to wear some nice like slipovers and sweaters or cardigans, but he refuses and it crushes my soul. The last few pieces I'll just show you. I won't try them on because I'm borderline so tired. So tired. Okay. This guy, I think I did make it in 2021, but I didn't put it anywhere. So this is my rendition of this is backwards. I think Camisole number 2 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I'm like contemplating just buying the pattern and making a cotton one. I want to redo it and make like a cream cotton one. I think it would just look way nicer. I don't know. This gray just isn't it for me. It just doesn't look nice on anything. Like I just like I don't know. I just need a cream one. That's all I need. So we'll probably do that. And we'll probably sell this one. I'm probably gonna sell all my acrylic ones. So hopefully you guys will be interested. I'm very excited. This guy was my piece in collaboration with Wool and the Gang. I never thought I was ever going to do a collab with Wool and the Gang or like Mirror Knitters, or Hobby for that matter. But it's honestly been such a cool year. You guys have been, oh, okay, this is backwards. You guys have been amazing. I don't even know what to say. Oh my god, this still looks like the slipover that Kendall Jenner wore once. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know why I'm saying this now, but thank you guys so much for staying with me and watching my videos. For I guess my first year on YouTube, like kind of doing it more, not full-time. I would not say we did full-time this year, but I don't know. Thank you for the support and thank you for being interested in what I'm knitting and kind of seeing along me in this journey. And it has been really nice to get to know some of you guys and I don't know, yeah, like receive mail from you guys. Again, the PO box is still open, so feel free to send me stuff, but honestly, no obligation. It's just really sweet seeing everything and like seeing your guys' squares. Oh, okay, anyway. But yeah, honestly, I would be nowhere if it weren't for you guys. And I don't want to be sappy, don't want to be gross, but this has really changed my life. And I never thought it would ever be like this, so it's been really cool and I can't wait for next year. Because it isn't over. This isn't it. Unless that'd be so funny if I made a video and I was just like, this is it. This is my final video. And I just like stopped making like knitting videos. Like, wouldn't that be so funny? Okay, I mean not funny. You know what? We're not gonna jinx it. Okay, anyway, next one. This guy's very warm. Okay, these are my other recreation video knits. Oh, this guy was really nice. This guy was a wonderful vest. I never ended up sewing in the sides, sewing in the seams, the ends, the weaves, whatever. But this guy was chunky. Beautiful. I would probably sell this one too, just because I never get any wear out of it. And I think it would be really nice if anyone were to love it as well. And then we have this one in collaboration with Bellish. It was this really nice For Love and Lemons recreation that I did. It's just kind of too cropped for me, and I never ended up redoing the border, but this one was really nice and very beautiful. And I can't believe I finished it because it is so tiny, if you can see those stitches, but it's so fuzzy and so beautiful. I will say it's very, very nice. And then we made this guy. Oh, again, collaboration with Bellish. We made a beautiful raglan sweater. I kind of didn't base it off of, but I really wanted to make something similar to the October sweater that Petite Knit did with the double ribbing, and we did it. But I really want to block this guy because I want it to be really baggy. I find that this one's a little, it's not baggy enough, and I want to see if I can block it to make it more baggy and just so, just everything, because I love how the marled came out. I think it's just really nice and really cozy. So hopefully I can get more wear out of that one. And then finally, this is totally random and not even something to be shown for my final piece, but it is a vest that I made. I made this vest based off of the Petite knit pattern, sock-home v-neck slip over, but I made it with an opening. Ooh, oh, I think it would look better if it was like that. Yeah, like this. It is just a piece I wanted, so I made it. And it's very nice. I used knit crate yarn, and then I mixed it with charcoal or the ash gray in Dropskid Silk Mohair, which, now that I'm saying it out loud, I have quite a bit, don't I? Oh my gosh. I feel so much hair. Okay, anyway. Yeah, this guy was a very basic piece, nothing insane about it. I was just in love, and I'm still in love with Brittany Bathgate, and we love her pieces. I would like to be slightly more, I guess, minimalistic, but then I also love like colorful yarns. I don't know. We're still trying to find my style, and I think it's funny looking back at all of my knits and seeing how wild I was with my knitting, because last year I swear I was only wearing black. But anyway, yeah, that is it for this video. My last video of 2021. Wild. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying along. Sorry Blissmas ended kind of abruptly, but I just wanted to spend time with family, and I also, nothing else was really exciting to post, so I hope those videos made up for all the videos that I didn't end up posting beforehand. So yeah, I really don't know how to end this off, except just thank you again. You guys can find me on Instagram. We have a Discord channel. I stream on Twitch, and hopefully there'll be way more in the upcoming year. I'm planning on doing lots of revamping, lots of redesign, lots of just, I don't know, I wanna take this seriously, but in a non-serious way. So hopefully you guys will stay tuned. Hopefully you guys aren't knitting just because it's quarantine, and you're knitting because this is a lifestyle that we have now just picked up and is now gonna forever be in my life. I think I'm gonna knit and crochet and like do all this stuff. Like literally I'm cross stitching right now, like, and I'm embroidering. Like, this hobby is a lifestyle that I have now begun, and I hope you guys are interested in the journey. Okay, I keep rambling. I keep saying the same things over and over again. I'm sorry if it's really annoying, but I really don't want to edit this video because holy moly. Get ready for like an hour and 30 minutes of me. But yeah, see you guys in the next one in the new year. I will be 25, which will be hilarious. So we're just gonna be chilling and having a good time in 2022. Yeah. Bye. See you in the next one.